Then let's go over here and click. Just click. Is it?
I mean, at least looks like it's working.
Welcome, Wildcat fans. I'm Cindy McCarthy, and I am joined tonight by Cody Ratliff. We're broadcasting live at Elkader, Iowa, where the Wildcats are the visitors tonight against Central Elkader. What is their mascot?
Warriors.
The Warriors, Central Elkader Warriors. We've got about 2 minutes here before kickoff. The Wildcats are on the field. Warriors are coming through a tunnel. I'm going to watch their tunnel. Maybe we'll get a good kick. I don't see anybody putting anything that they get a breakthrough.
I don't see any banners that
dang
clothesline
it.
anyone.
And we're not playing Lone Tree this year. Shoot. All right, here comes the Warriors. And so last week, unusual, we're playing Thursday. No officials were available for tomorrow night's game, I guess, so we're playing a Thursday night game.
It makes me nervous for what we got for Thursday night officials.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's...
What's that even mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, Wildcats are coming into this 1-0, or 0-1, I'm sorry. Played a good first half against Waco last week and actually played a decent second half, except for one little, maybe, I don't even know, a minute and a half stretch where we mishandled a couple kickoffs and gave Waco a couple short touchdowns, and it happened. And then actually another score they had in the first half was a blocked punt. So like out of, it ended up to be a decent margin, but three of the touchdowns were probably they had to go 6 yards or less.
Yeah, kind of self-inflicted.
Yeah, so that's encouraging on that front, that the Wildcats can hopefully kind of get some of that stuff, first game jitters. We mentioned this last week. I think we've got tonight, we'll have basically Cash Weber, Colton Welton,
Parker captains.
No, and Chris Hansen is probably having the most varsity playing time.
Yeah.
And so, you're looking at 5-6 guys coming out here with very little varsity experience. And last week, Parker Pangburn debuted at quarterback, a position he kind of got tossed into, and, he did okay.
It'll be interesting tonight.
Yeah.
It's not the typical Elkader team that you would see. They've rebranded. They got some sweet unis.
Mm-hmm. They do have some nice unis.
They have kind of climbed up from the bottom sellers for a while, so it'll be really interesting to see what they've got.
I'm
Kind of the.
supposed to be recording up here for us.
No, this is Central City
You're on
side.
the wrong side.
I'm supposed to be here.
Nah,
No.
the visitor team always gets this thing.
This is where I'm always at.
Well,
My iPad's in my phone, please.
This is where they put us.
speaking of uniforms, the Wildcats are going to be in their away jerseys, white tops, black bottoms with a red stripe down the side and red helmets. And then Central Elkader are in black unis with white stripes down the side, and they've got a camo red and white and black on their shoulder pads, which does look pretty sharp, and then red helmets. So a lot of black and red and white tonight. And Wildcats are going to be, to get the game started, they're going to be kicking off. Chris Hansen was in and out. He did something to his knee. I guess you're at school.
You got to make room for our people. You moved all her stuff out of your way when you came up here. That's her spot first, your spot second.
Should be our spot first.
Well, there goes Elkader on the first play of the game, out around the corner for about a. Actually, was that the kickoff? We were getting busy getting
I didn't
yelled
even
at.
see. Yeah. Here's the thing: is there's one side for the visitors, one side for the home, and you guys have all that other stuff down there. So figure it out. Yeah, we missed the kickoff here. Number 5 took it. I didn't even see where he got it, and he took it all the way to the house. So not the start that the Wildcats were looking for. And looks like Elkader's going to come out here. And they are going to go for a 2-point conversion. And they're going to hand that off to Owen Hammer's land, and he takes it in for the 2-point conversion. So Wildcats are in the hole here, but let's see what happens on our kickoff.
All right.
Can't wait to say a bunch of shit. Typical. All right, so Wildcats are going to be lined up here, and it looks like Cash Weber, and it looks like Chris Hansen's going to be back deep. Again, we were just saying as Chris was in the starting lineup last Friday night, but did do something, tweaked his knee and didn't play much in the second half, so it's good to see him back out there on the playing tonight, so that's good to see.
Yeah, Wildcats are pretty thin. They're going to need all the help they can get. They can't have one of their
top
guys they're
players
counting on
right
not be there. So here's the run up and the kick. It's
and
going to be over Weber's head into the
going to go
end
out of
zone.
bounds.
Oh, out of bounds. It
Yeah.
did get right in front of the goal line. So 35-yard line will take it,
Yep,
right?
we'll take 25, isn't it? Or is it 35?
Well, we watched the UAlbany team kick it out of bounds a bunch of times last week. So I have 35 stuck in my head, but it maybe could be the
Yeah,
25.
35 is for college.
Yeah.
I think it's
8-man field being shorter is probably 25.
25. So that's a good. Wildcats will have a good starting field position. First and 10 on the 25.
All right. Looks like we've got who we thought in the backfield here. Pangburn's going to take the snap. Hard count by the Cats. Going to hand off to Weber. Nice cutback lane. Oh, swallowed up. Had it for a second.
Yep. Brought down by Owen Hammersland, who just converted a 2-point conversion. But, yeah.
That's a gain of 2, but, boy.
He looked like he was going to have something there.
Yeah, I thought he was going to be able to turn that up right at us and pick up a few extra yards, but.
Brings up a second and probably a 8
at the 25-yard line.
Yep. Maybe 9 here.
And it's going to be a handoff to Weber again, and he's wrapped up and brought down in the backfield.
That play was slow developing for some reason. Braxton Borman in on the stop.
Not sure where Borman came. Would he come from the weak side?
Yeah, that was weird. It was Parker, it seemed like didn't know if he was going in or out with Cash there. So a loss on the play is going to be about 3rd down and 12 to go here. We've got 10:49 to go in the first quarter, and we're going to have a timeout here by the Wildcats.
Yep, trying to get.
Not a bad idea to get organized a little bit. And, rather than taking a penalty and now it's 3rd and 18 or, whatever the case may be, not a bad timeout here for the Wildcats. Maybe you can give a shout out to Heartland Bank right now.
Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of essentially Wildcat sports. Heartland Bank, we recognize more than ever than the need to support local customers and organizations in our communities. As your community bank, we're here for you. Heartland Bank.
So we're at a timeout here with 10:46 left to go in the first quarter. Central Elkader scored on the opening kickoff. So it's, and then they scored on the 2-point conversion. So it's 8-0.
3rd and 13 here.
Mm-hmm.
Pangborn's going to take the snap. Little play action. He's rolling out to his right. He's going to tuck it and run.
Oh, that's a horse collar. Is that?
Yep,
Yeah,
yep, they
all right,
called it.
we'll
They
take
got
it.
it.
Yep.
Drug him down by
Number
his
2.
collar. So
Yep. Jake.
it was going to be short of the first down.
Yeah.
But pretty decent run there by
Yeah.
Pangburn.
And he had some blockers out in front.
Yeah, who's 52? 52 was out there. Was that Welton? Yeah.
Yeah,
Welton.
Colton. Oh,
Oh.
they're saying something against us? What the heck? I
Seems
swear
like,
to God, they change the rules all the time.
seemed like a pretty clear.
Yeah, you can't. I didn't think you could grab from that.
That can't be
back
the
shoulder
that can't be
pop.
the initial contact, I believe, is the rule. And the only thing that he does is grab him by the back. So
Well, no, the officials. If these officials are like last week, they're calling something against us, and I didn't see anything. I guess unless it's a hold, holding.
yeah, so
But
they saw the
they-
hold, but not
The horse
collar.
collar. Well, it's not. I was going to say. So they're going to have us go back, and they're going to have us repeat that 3rd down after that missed call.
All
So
right.
like about third
Third
I
and
don't know,
15?
15-ish. So we'll see what the Wildcats do this time.
Boy, I wonder if you could have declined that and just made it 4th and
Yeah, I'm
Five.
really kind of surprised they didn't.
because really this just kind of turned into just a redo.
Yeah.
And then third and long again, but
They're maybe, and I mean, it wouldn't have been a first down. We were up at about the 30, so we were still probably 5 yards short. All right, so we've got a different formation for the Wildcats. And Parker's going to throw it, and
it's picked off.
picked off. You got to throw it.
Yeah, he underthrew him,
Yep.
and it's going to be returned all the way down to about the 20-yard line.
Cash made the tackle there. Owen Hammersland with the pick. So he's had a 2-point conversion, and now he's got a pick. Parker had the right idea, and if you just chuck it, I mean, here's
Yeah,
the
is that-
thing.
Was he throwing to Colton Welton on that?
I think it looked like, yeah, Colton must have went out as a tight end.
Yeah, it must.
And he was, I mean, I'm not guaranteed that it would, but you just got to overthrow it.
That's probably where the
Yeah.
new.
Yep.
I
So
mean, he's got,
Griffin,
what, 5 career throws in
Yeah.
his life, so
Griffin Hammersland pitches it to his brother, number 24, Owen Hammersland, and he's brought down. Picks up about 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd down and 2, maybe a long 2. I didn't see who was in on the stop right there. So ball's going to be spotted at about the 12-yard line here of the Wildcats. So a couple miscues here, not the way you wanted to get started. So we'll see if we can get a big play. We did get some turnovers last week.
yeah, we did, especially in that first half.
Yeah,
so.
so we've got 2 receivers to the right. One's going to go in motion, and they're going to pitch to that side. And the Wildcats,
I think he's going to get the first down.
Charlie Lindley and Chris Hansen there. Yep. First down, so it's going to be 1st and goal from the 3. Oh, again, Wildcats have an opportunity here. Maybe get a turnover if possible.
I knew that was ours. We've always been on that side, but there's a radio station, so we assumed we were all over here.
All right, there's an I formation, and they're going to give it to the fullback. And good job by the Wildcats of making hand it off to Braxton Borman. And Wildcats met him at the line of scrimmage. He did get pushed forward in a pile. Picked up just a little bit, so it's going to be 2nd and goal. Looks like from maybe the 2.5-yard line. They're going to be in the I formation again with Borman Hammersland under center, and he's going to give it to his brother, and his brother Owen takes it in for a touchdown. So at 8:39, it's going to be another touchdown
for the Warriors. Oh, where's the timer? 8:39 to go.
8:39. And they're going to line up and go for the 2-point conversion, which was weird because last week Waco had a kicker and they went for extra point every time. So we'll probably be seeing a 2-point conversion every time here. So
Probably from here on out.
Yep.
Well, Springville's probably got a kicker, I suppose.
And they're going to say he was down. So, so good job by the Wildcats. And at 8:39 to go here, it's 14-0. Central Elkader's up.
All right, it's time to wake up, gentlemen.
Yep.
I was a little worried. Elkader's on a short week too, but
Right.
we have a holiday week. We're playing on Thursday.
Yeah, it's weird.
Just not a lot of time to prepare when
Right.
you get maybe a full practice Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
a full practice Wednesday, but that's your pregame day, so that's not a full practice.
Yeah. Hammersland's going to kick off. Owen is a junior, and his brother Griffin is a sophomore, the quarterback. So we'll be hearing that name often, it sounds like. And here goes the kick. And this time it is going to go
Way into the end
into
zone.
the end zone for a touchback. So now the Wildcats will start on the 15-yard line.
Yeah, Hansen was just about to the back of the end
Yeah.
zone when he caught that. That was a pretty good kick.
Yep. So Wildcats are going to come out again here. Did a good job on that very first play of blocking. Cash had a decent-sized hole, but it just closed up quick, and then we got the penalty
Well,
and the interception. But
the thing we've always preached for years, we've been a running team for quite a while. You can't go backwards with penalties.
right.
It's killed every drive of
Yep.
every. It's so hard to recover. Cats come out in a spread formation here. 3 wideouts, 1 in the backfield, now 1 in motion. And it's going to be a QB keep, and good
Nobody's-
pursuit there
yeah.
by the
Hammersland.
Elkader cornerback.
Owen Hammersland, number 24. He's been all over the field. He's the one who had the pick. He's got a touchdown.
Looked like we might have a little bit of running room there, but
Yeah.
he met him at the corner pretty
Yeah,
fast. So.
he's doing a good job of. Lost about 3 on that. So it's going to be 2nd and 13. 2nd and 12, maybe a long 2. Wildcats are going to go in that spread look again. This time nobody goes, oh, and we're going to have motion again.
Yeah.
And
It's
now
gonna
we're
be
going
a
to go
keeper
the
around
other
the other
side.
side.
They're going to go, and Parker's
Oh.
down there. They're going to probably call holding.
I think they stripped the ball from him on the way down. So I'm not
I haven't
sure.
seen a call.
Well, the back judge official was motioning it's their ball. And that's a
Holding.
holding
They're
on
saying
them.
holding.
And
Declined,
it's declined,
and it
Elkader
was.
football.
I didn't see it myself, but Parker got stripped. And so they're going to have it first down and 10 from about the 11. So not the start that the Wildcats wanted. We're at 7:45 to go in the first quarter. It's 14-0, and Wildcats are on their heels again
Yeah,
here. First
pinned
and
deep.
10 at the 11, and Central Elkader is in a shotgun, and the quarterback's going to keep
Hey,
it. But
is that-
good job by Charlie Lindley, came up and made a solo tackle on Griffin Hammersland, the
Yeah,
quarterback.
That was a loss of 2 or 3.
And
didn't
it looks
just
like
come up
2. Yeah,
He
he
didn't just come up and make the
No,
play. He
he-
came up
yeah.
and laid the hammer.
He did. Laid the hammer on Hammersland.
Yeah. Not bad for a
Yeah, fresh. Yeah,
115-pound freshman.
yep.
That might be generous.
Hammersland's listed at 150, so he's got probably 40 pounds on Charlie. This time they've got 2 receivers split to the left. They have 1 back. Hammersland's under center, and that was motion.
Yep.
There's a procedure there before the snap, so that's going to move the ball back 5 more yards. So it's going to be 2nd, and, I don't know, about 17. looks like 16. Second and 16.
All
So we'll
right,
see if the Wildcats can take advantage of this going backwards here a little bit. And they had what, three fumble recoveries I think last week. So the guys have been, now they just go straight to
Pass, play action
I
pass.
formation.
Oh, that's he pushed off.
And then they're going to say they didn't
How-
catch the push
How
off, and the
that
pass
not
is complete.
offensive Pass interference.
Jake Hurt Tramp. Well, we wondered what kind of officials we were going to get on a Thursday night. And
Found out.
now we know. So the pass is complete for a touchdown.
That was 2 hands right in the back of Cash, wasn't it? No, there's probably no maybe. This looked
And
pretty
so they're
bad.
going to be lined up in the I. They give it to the fullback this time, and the Wildcats are.
He's met at the line,
they
but he's
had
gonna
met him at the
fall
line,
forward.
but he
Dang
got
it.
pushed and just made it over for that.
All righty. Well, maybe we'll get going on this possession.
Yep. All right. So with 6:40 left to go, it's 22-0 Central Elkader. Wildcats just some mental mistakes here. So hopefully we can clear them up, get rid of the penalties, and give ourselves a chance. Central Elkader is ready to kick off. Owen Hammersland is going to be doing the kicking again, and Wildcats are getting some instruction from Coach Weber. And here comes the Wildcats. Cash Weber and Chris Hansen are going to be deep again for the kick. Let's see if we can get some kind of a return here. We've had a in the end zone and an out of bounds, so we'll see.
See where this one
We'll
averages
see
out.
when
maybe
this,
we get a
maybe
return.
we can get a return on this one.
It's going to go over Weber's head. Or
And again into the
into
end zone for another touchback. So Wildcats will have it 1st and 10 on their own 15.
All right, unleash the power of more with More For You checking from Heartland Bank. You'll get a 24-hour roadside assistance, cell phone insurance, access to thousands of coupons, deals, and more for free. Heartland Bank.
All right, so got receivers again split. More
Weber in
motion.
It's going to be a handoff to him this time.
Hey, there we
And he
go.
breaks a couple tackles and
Runs into his own guy,
Yeah,
which,
we're-
come on, Chris, turn around and go
Yeah.
block somebody, man.
yeah, don't be looking back.
Yeah, Chris Hansen's turning around watching Cash, and Cash kind of
Ran
broke
right
some
into him.
tackles and ran into Chris Hansen. And Chris Hansen turned around and block.
Gain of 8 there.
Yeah. Best
for
offensive
Cash.
play that we've had
Yeah.
here.
So it's going to bring up 2nd and 2. They've
See
been
if we can get a first down here. We've got 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. They're looking at the sideline for the play, coming up to the line of scrimmage here. They got going with that split set again.
all right. There's Weber in motion again from left to right. They're going to hand it to
Into
him
him
again. And he should have the first down. I can't see the lines
Yeah.
from here at this angle, but
All right.
it's got to be. if
Yep,
it's-
they're
yep,
moving
it's-
them.
they're
So
moving the
Wildcats get
chains.
their first down. Cash Weber picks that up.
All the way out to the 25-yard.
Yep. So this is where we started our first offensive series. So let's see if we can't get into Central Elkader's territory here.
All right, twin receivers to the right, Lindley and Weber.
You
They're
got
not going to motion him this time. And it's going to be a Hand off to Hansen, and
We're just,
he's
oh,
wrapped
nice
up, breaks
job,
a couple
Chris.
tackles. Now he's
Come
off
on, Chris.
around the right side. He's got
Whoa,
8 and
nice
hit
job.
out of bounds, just shy of the first down. Boy,
Nice job, Chris. They just tried to wrap him up by his foot, and Chris
yeah, I thought
yanked
they were.
it out, and he was over on the left-hand side, and he got his foot out of there, and nice job. I mean, he gained more yards than what we got because he was about 5 yards
Well,
behind
yeah,
the line of scrimmage.
I thought he was going to be wrapped up for a loss of 5.
but he picked up 9.
picked up
so
9, yeah.
yeah, he ran for probably about 16.
Ryder Van Horn's checked in for the game here. He's going to be at probably a tight end position. And they are
So
going to
now
go
we're going to go,
unbalanced
yep.
to the right here. There's the snap. It's going to be a handoff to Hansen. He
Man.
cuts back, and
Maybe our offensive line should try to block the first line of guys,
Yeah.
not the second line of guys.
we got to.
Jesus. I almost looked like it was a screen, going to be a screen
that
pass.
like a screen pass, but it was a run.
They got to work on that.
So loss of 2.
Gee.
Loss of 1. I
Well, yeah,
guess.
lost him 1, so now it's third, man. We got to block.
Yeah, that was.
They just came right through.
And they got, 5 guys up on the line here. There's the handoff. It's going to be a pass. We got an open guy if we get the ball off. Oh, and it was too soft, and it's going to be
Parker's
a pick
got to
6.
throw that ball with some
Yeah.
authority.
He had him.
Yeah.
He's just, again, that's what his 8th pass of his
Yeah.
career. So, was that Welton again? Was that 52 out there?
I didn't see who he was intended for. That was Mason Lone who has the pick 6 there.
Yeah, I think it's Colton Welton.
It could have been. So again, Elkader's going to be in that I formation. Hammers land underneath center, and he's going to hand it off to his brother. And
Wrapped up and driven
by
backwards.
was that?
That's Welton.
No, it was number 70. It was Max Recker got in there first. But
Oh, Zay Welton's the one that had him
yeah.
5
So,
yards pushed back.
Wildcats have stopped that 2-point conversion twice, so they're keeping their head in there. So with 3:48 to go, it's 28-0. We're in the first quarter. Wildcats have just Elkader has not. That's probably their longest touchdown is the pick 6.
Yeah.
The
Well, the kickoff return.
Yeah, and the kickoff return. The other 2 were, the passing play was probably about 20 yards maybe. So Wildcats just need to come out and keep fighting. And again, number 24, Owen Hammer's Land is going to be doing the kicking. Couple touchbacks here, and see what another. It's probably going to be
That's
another
gonna
touchback.
be just in there.
Yep. So he's kicking him about right in the middle of the end zone there. So Wildcats will have the ball to start on their own 15-yard line. They're going to, again, have receivers split. Looks like Cruz Palmer's to the left and Cash and Charlie Lindley to the right. Cash is going to go in motion, and they're going to hand off to him. He's going to
Pick up a couple there.
yeah.
Looked like he ran a long ways, but it was just kind of the sideline. but-
Yeah.
All right. Second.
Maybe picked up an inch.
Yeah.
So we'll just say 2nd and 10.
Short 10.
Yeah, short 10. Long 9.
Long 9.
And Parker Pangburn at quarterback. We've got Cash Weber in the backfield. They're going with a little different
Little different
set.
look here. Going to be a handoff to Parker
I know
or
Cash.
Weber. And he's going to pick
Yeah,
up.
that 24 is doing a good job, Owen Hammersland, of reading that.
He picked up a couple there.
Yep. So 3rd and 7. Wildcats have the ball. Looks like spotted about on the 17-yard line on their own 17. We're at 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. And
it's a counter play by
there we
Weber,
go,
and he's
Cash.
got the edge.
Oh, and there's a flag, and they're going to call
Jeez.
holding probably. God,
Man,
come
he
on.
had one
Guy
more
to
guy to get
beat,
around, and he was
but-
gone.
And the,
But he
yeah.
might have been so open because
Yeah.
there's a holding call.
oh.
Oh.
So he got up. There's
Yeah, it would have been.
Well,
He would have been short of the first
yeah.
down, but it was
they
real
ended up
close.
spotting the ball at about the 30. It looks, or the 20, I guess. And
they're
it
gonna
looks like they are going to accept the penalty, and that'll move the Wildcats back.
3rd and about 16.
Yep. And the ball's going to be spotted just inside the 10-yard line. That wasn't a bad play, like you said. You know, was it because of the holding? Maybe, maybe not. He had that one guy to beat. So we'll see here what the Wildcats come back to.
It's going to be a handoff to Weber,
the
and
middle.
nothing there.
Oh,
Maybe falls ahead for
I think
3.
got 3 maybe. So it's going to be 4th and long for the Wildcats. We've got 2:10 to go in the first quarter. It's 28-0 Central Elkader. And Chris Hans is going to come in and punt for the Wildcats. He's going to stand right at the goal line, just about at the goal line. And Mason Lone is going back deep for the Warriors. And Chris's punt is
Really good.
not a bad punt. It's going to go out of bounds at the Warrior 37-yard line.
About a 30-yarder.
Hit off the side of his foot a little bit, but
Well, it's better than kicking it right to the up back.
exactly,
And letting
yeah,
him return
yeah.
it.
So Warriors will have it 1st and 10. We're at 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Again, it's 28-0. Central Elkader's up.
Looks like we got Curtis Stanley and Owen Hesser on the line for the Cats on defense, with Welton and a whole bunch of the rest of the Cats back here.
Cruz,
Cruz,
Charlie, Cash,
Charlie,
Chris.
and I can't tell who's over
So-
there.
Elkader went to the shotgun, screen, like, pass out to the side, complete to, I think that was Mason Lone. It was kind of a lateral pass, I should say, not a screen. Picked up about 9. Second short here for the Warriors. The Warriors are going to send 2 receivers to the right. They've got Hammersland under the center and Hammersland in the backfield. They've got a sweep coming across here, and there goes going to
It's
get
gonna
a
be
touchdown. There's nobody reading and having that to get to that runner. That was Mason Lone with the carry and takes it around the end and takes it in for a touchdown. And Warriors are going to line up for they're going to line up for a 2-point conversion again. And they're going to go with a single back. They have motion, and they're going to go Hammersland to Hammersland for the 2-point conversion. So with 54 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, it is going to be 36-0. The Warriors are up. Wildcats are out on the field. And again, we've got Chris Hansen and Cash Weber back deep. Owen Hammersland to do the kicking. And here comes the run up to the kickoff. And
There's a
it's
good kick.
gonna go to Chris, and he's gonna pick it up. He bobbled it, and then
Gets
he's
to about
gonna
the 16,
Yeah.
17-yard line.
could have just. So Chris brings it out, 16-yard return, hit him in the chest right at the goal line, and he dropped it, and then it was able to pick it up and get it out to the 16-yard line where the Wildcats will take over, 1st and 10. Actually, they're marking it up
No,
about
almost to the 19.
Yeah, 18-yard line here. And we've got 25 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yes, see one play here, and
Yeah, and then we'll be switching ends of the field.
good, I'll be able to see it.
And
There's the snap to Pangburn. He's going to hand it off to Weber. He gets around the outside, and good open field
Yeah.
tackle, but
yep, that's
Gonna
Mason
pick up a-
Lone coming in.
going to pick up a couple.
So that's going to be the end of the last play of the first quarter. And again, it's 36-0.
Their corners really are flowing hard.
Yep.
It would be nice if we could kind of
Get-
hit them with something
yeah.
from the backside. I don't know. I haven't
Yep.
I've been watching the game. I haven't been paying that much attention, but
Yeah.
it appears they're probably
They're
in a
coming up.
man.
Yeah.
So if we could somehow
You
slip a
wanna-
guy over there.
Type in that scores. Like put after first quarter. Or first quarter, just put CC0. All right. So we're going to switch
Whoops.
ends of the field here. And the ball's going to be placed at just on the 20-yard line.
Your chain game tonight provided by Ryan Burke, Pat Trout, Cody Dreyer.
So Wildcats will have second down here as we start the second quarter. The ball is going to be on the 20-yard line, probably 2nd and 7. So gain of 3 on that last play. We'll see what the Wildcats do when they come out here. Again, we might want to give a shout out to Heartland Bank.
At Heartland Bank, we believe banking is more than just numbers and transactions. We believe banking is personal and work to build strong customer relationships by getting to know you and understanding your needs. So here comes the Cats. Going to take 2nd and 7.
Yep, 2nd and 7. Ball's about on the 20-yard line.
Got the wind at their back now. We'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
What wind there is,
Yeah, kind of down in a bowl here in the Turkey River Valley Basin.
which is amazing that we have connection. I was super worried that we wouldn't be able to have a connection. So far, so good.
I think we had problems with that last time we were here, but I try to forget it
Yeah.
when we're here. All right. There's the hand to Weber, and he's
Come on,
got some running
Cash!
room.
Ooh,
And
yes, nice
He's
play.
going to pick up the first down, get him just shy of midfield.
Yeah, 35.
Out to the
First
30.
down. So first down for the Wildcats. Is that their second first down of the game?
I think so. That was a gain of about a little 12.
Yeah, and so the ball's going to be spotted at the 33-yard line. So 1st and 10. Nice play by the Wildcats. Good blocking up front. Good hard running by Cash. Ooh, that's going to be a penalty on Ryder. Ryder went way too soon.
Yeah, they had a backer come up and show a bluff blitz.
And Ryder was pulling. And so I think he was trying to get around there. And there was a little somebody in front of him. So This is what you were talking about. We go forward, and then now we go backwards after a great play.
Yeah, one step forward, two
Yeah,
steps back.
and
Seems like it's a
So, so instead of 1st and 10, you know, we're 1st and 15 now. Where the ball got moved back to the 28-yard line of the Wildcats.
and that's going to be Hanson off the right side. He's hit and
And
fumbles. So he was hit at the line of scrimmage. It's probably going to be Elkader ball.
But no,
No, wow.
Parker Pangburn got
How
in there.
did Parker get that?
And he was battling and
He-
grabbing.
Yeah, he was had his back to the
Yeah,
ball
he
and somehow just
dug it out of there. So
Phew.
got to cover up that play. Chris was trying to fight for some extra yards and get hit. Ball goes backwards. So now we're back 2nd down and
13.
really long,
12?
21 maybe to go.
Wow.
Probably about 21 yards. Ball's spotted on the just shy of the 22-yard line.
So that good field position.
Yeah,
not bad. Here goes Weber. He's got a little bit of room, but not much. He's going to only get a couple there.
Gained about 2. At least it was positive yards.
Yeah, what we got? 3rd and 17. I don't know what we have in the playbook for 3rd and 17.
Yeah,
but
not a lot of plays for 3rd and 17. So we're out on the road here. I don't know. Looks like we might have a couple people listening. If you're listening and you can put something in the chat, let us know who's out there.
there goes Weber. He's hit at the line. He's going to fall forward for a couple, but I mean, I don't know what you call that.
Yeah, you just want to maybe try to get something positive.
Yeah.
Picked up maybe 2, maybe 3 there. So it's going to be 4th down. And I know they have 15, 4th and 15. That's probably about right. So Chris Hanson's going to come in. He's standing on his 15-yard line, and he's going to do the punting again.
Oh,
and
he's
he's
going to
gonna
tuck
fake.
it and run.
I don't know if that was planned
well,
or not.
I
And
think-
there was a guy right in front of him on his right side. So
I don't think that was a called.
No.
I think he had a guy in his face, and he
yeah.
tried to tuck and sidestep him, and by the time
Well,
he wanted to
and
try to punt again,
The guy was on his right leg, and he's right leg. If he would have been coming in on his left, he could have run to his right and did a little pooch kick. But Chris gets it out to the 33-yard line. So that's where the Warriors will take over 1st and 10 on their own 33. And the Warriors are going to come out with 2 receivers to the right. Quarterback's going to be in the shotgun. He's got one back, and it's his brother, and he hands off to him. And that is a nice play by is that Chris Hansen. Nice job by Chris. No gain on the play.
Actually, a little bit of a loss.
Yeah. 1st and 10 and long. Nice play by Chris
Yeah, he
there.
did a great job shucking that tight end and just sat in the hole and waited for him.
Yeah.
And drove him back.
So good job by the Wildcats. Looks like the same formation for the Warriors. 2 receivers split to the right. We've got the quarterback in the shotgun. This time we have motion. Nothing. Hands it straight off to his brother, Owen Hammersland. He goes straight up the middle. And looks like picks up about 5. I'm going to say it's about 3rd and 5 here. So big play right here for the Wildcats.
Yeah,
A good
that's a big one.
opportunity. I mean, it's obviously going to be 2 down territory for the Warriors, but
Yeah, we've got to not jump on a hard count. We've got to just buckle in, do our job.
yeah. So there's a motion, and they're just going to turn and hand it off to 24, Owen Hammersland, and he's going to. They needed 5, and he got 5.5, and so it's going to be a 1st down there for the Warriors. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted at the Warrior 22-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10. We're at 7:30 to go in the 2nd quarter, and the Warriors are up 36-0. And they're going to this time go with twin receivers to the left. Hammersland under center and the Owen Hammersland in the back, and they're going to hand it off on a sweep.
Missed tackles.
Yeah, to
Cash
Braxton
Weber.
Borman.
Cash Weber forces him out at about the
Cruz,
10, 12
Cruz
yard line.
instead of wrapping him up, just tried to push him, and he kept going. So got to wrap him up. Got to tackle. Picks up a first down. Looks like the ball's going to be spotted at the 12-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 12. Again, it's 36-0. We're in the second quarter with 6:30 left to go until halftime. The Warriors are going to go in a shotgun with, again, 2 receivers split to the left. One's in motion. They fake. The quarterback keeps it, and he's going to go out wide. Charlie Lindley does a good job of getting his hands on him and slowing him up so Chris Hansen could come over there and knock him out of bounds. But nothing happened until he was still able to fall forward and pick up 9 yards on the play. So 2nd and 1. Nice job by Charlie if he could have gotten to him a little earlier.
That's still pretty
He
fast.
slowed him down, yeah. So 2nd and 1. And they're going to go under center in the I. He's going to roll out, and they're going to pass, and it is complete to Braxton Borman for a touchdown. And the Warriors are lined up to do another 2-point conversion. Looks like Hammersland is going to go under center. They're going to go with those receivers split to the left. One in the backfield. They're going to turn and hand it off to the backfield. And he's going to be denied. So the Wildcats, it's like the 3rd 2-point conversion that they've stopped. So that's a good job by the Wildcats. So again, at 5:41 to go here in the second quarter, 42-0, Elkader. So we'll see if the Wildcats have, again.
It looks like we're like slowly getting a little bit better
Yeah,
each time we
I
have
figured,
the ball,
yeah.
but we got to put a whole drive
And
together.
then we just can't have those negative plays.
Yeah,
Like you
those are
said,
killers.
we go forward and then back twice or something. So looks like Chris Hansen and Cash Weber are going to be deep for the Wildcats. And again, Owen Hammersland is going to be kicking off. And here's the run up and the kick. And Chris is going to take it. They're going to say he stepped
Got a
into
foot
the
in
end
the-
zone.
foot in the
Right
end
on
zone.
the edge there. So Wildcats will take it over up on the 15-yard line again. So we'll see. We've had a couple decent plays or just some close plays to getting broke for big gains. We'll see here what the Wildcats come out in.
All right. Let's get something started. We got
Yep.
Weber and Hansen in the back with Pangburn. I don't know if we've done a... Pangburn's going to take it, hand it up to Weber. There's not much there.
Nope, not much
And he's
blocking.
brought down by 4 Warriors. Probably real close to the line of scrimmage.
Yep, no gain, I don't think. So it's going to be, maybe they gave him maybe a
Give him a
half a
yard,
yard
yeah.
here. So 2nd and a long 9 for Cash for the Wildcats.
Slow getting the play in here.
Yeah. Who's 11 for the Wildcats?
Is that
Ooh, shoot. Kind of a high snap there. Parker Pangburn did a good job of getting the snap and then handed it off. We don't have an 11.
we don't have an 11.
Wonder who that is. I think we decided maybe
Well, Chris switched jerseys. Was he the one that switched jerseys
No.
last week?
No, we decided it might be
Maddox?
Maddox, but I don't know for sure.
Could be.
High snap and kind of threw the timing off on the play, and Parker had to rush it to Cash, and there was a fumble, but the Wildcats recover 3rd and 12, and another kind of high snap, but they're able to execute. There's just no blocking up front. The running backs are getting the ball, and the Wildcats are getting the ball, and they really don't have any opportunity to do anything. So
No, we are showing our youth on the line
yes,
right now.
yeah, we got a lot of inexperienced young guys on the line. So it's going to be 4th down and long.
Chris has got his heels in the end zone. We'll see how far he can punt it out of here. Gets a decent punt off.
Up
Except
to
it goes
almost
right-
midfield.
Yeah, it goes right
Yeah,
to
to
the return
5.
guy, and he's going to take it all the way
And
back
then
down to
Chris-
about the 3 as
Chris stops him.
met him at about the 5-yard
Yep.
line. And
They'll probably put him down at about the 5 or the 4.
yeah, 40-yard punts,
Yeah,
good if you
that's-
don't kick it right to
Yeah,
him.
we were
but
just saying that. It was almost better that it would go out of bounds
Yep.
or off to the side. So we're at 3:05 here left to go. 42-0. We're in the second quarter. Again, with about 3 minutes to go. Elkader's 1st and goal. And they're going to go ahead and go I formation, quarterback under center. And he's just going to turn and pitch it to his brother. And Owen Hammersland takes it in. And they'll be going for the 2-point conversion.
48-0 here in the first half.
So again, the Warriors are going to line up. This time they've got kind of a power backfield. Got 3 in the backfield. They snap it to the quarterback, and they just hand off to Owen Hammersland, and he takes it in for the 2-point conversion. So that puts it up to 50-0 at 2:47 left in the second quarter.
Hansen and Weber back deep again. See if we can get a return on this kickoff. Maybe
He
this-
has not, and I don't know if he's trying to get a little more air under it and give the Wildcats the opportunity to return it.
well,
Chris has
maybe
had
he's-
a couple
maybe he's just getting
opportunities.
tired of
Yeah,
kicking.
his legs may be getting tired. He's doing a lot of running. He's got about 2 touchdowns, some extra points. He's their leading rusher, I would say. And
There's the kick, and it's going to be fielded right at the goal line. Chris bobbled it, but maintained control. He's out around the 15. Now
Yeah,
the
he has
20,
to
good
move.
cut back, across the 30, and still
Don't
going,
cover it up,
35,
Chris. Cover it up.
36.
Covered up.
He's
Oh,
down about
nice
36-yard line. So
Good return by Chris Hansen. Great job.
good job reading his blocks
Took it up.
there.
Yeah, took it up the right side. Made a good cut back up the middle there. And Wildcats are in business here.
Yeah.
Be nice with 2:20 to go here in the second quarter, maybe to get something on the board. So the Wildcats have the ball spotted on the 36-yard line, 1st and 10.
All right, here comes the Cats. Hansen in the fullback position. It's going to get snapped to Pangburn. He's going to roll out. Not much there.
Just not going to be able to do those plays. Those slow developing plays like that.
Yeah.
I
No,
think
right now
I think
I don't think it was supposed to be his. I
Yeah, I
think it was supposed
think-
to go to
Cash.
Cash, and Cash didn't take it.
Yeah.
And that kind of left him hung
Parker's.
out to dry.
Yeah. And there's just with the way that the Warriors are flowing to the ball, and that those something like that's just not going to work. So see if the Wildcats can get things figured out, make sure everybody's in the right spot. We're down to 1:14 here to go in the second quarter.
High snap, handed off to
There
Weber.
we go. Oh, no.
It's a fake handoff.
Yeah, and he should have handed it to him.
Pangburn on the
Pangburn,
keep,
yep.
and he gets a
Loss.
Loss of maybe 2.
Yeah. So now it's 3rd and probably 13 here. So again, a good return, and then the Wildcats just going backwards. So we'll see here what ends up. We're at 40 seconds to go. 40 seconds to go in the half. And again,
high snap.
yeah, but
Gets
handoff.
the handoff to Weber, and
and
he's going to fumble
Cash
it.
fumbles.
Boy, oh
And
boy, oh boy.
man, just
God, if he just holds on to that,
Yeah, I
the clock would
mean,
have ran out. But
yeah.
now it's going to be
Yeah.
Elkader ball with 21 seconds. Change of possession is going to stop the clock.
20
so
seconds here. He's got it, at this point you're just working on getting better for the year, and
Yeah.
just you got to concentrate. You got to make sure you know what the plays are. You got to make sure you're working together, the blocking, work on your blocking, and just, that's the second. Chris had a fumble. Parker's had a fumble. Now this is Cash's had a fumble, so.
we better get somebody out here guarding this guy.
Yeah, so they're going to roll out here to the right. Hammersland, and he's going to toss it, and it's
Incomplete.
incomplete.
No flags, so that should get us to halftime.
Yep, and that's going to be the end of the
50 to nothing.
half.
Coming up on Monday night, our junior high and JV football teams will be here to Jack Detmer Field for a game against West Central. The junior high will start at 12:15.
All right, well,
Well,
halftime, what do we say?
yeah, they got 15 minutes on the clock here, so if you need to go get that supper ready or late night snack, I don't know what time it is. 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, just about 8.
Tomorrow, I wonder what school is going to be like tomorrow. It's one thing when you go out and play a basketball game, or even if you got to go clear to Prince of Peace and play a basketball game and come back, or a volleyball game, or whatever game you're going to play. It's always a rough one the next day, whether you win or lose, and football is just not an easy sport to be ready to go out and do something the next day.
Well, it's just I don't know. Here I'm gonna say this is, you and I we've been at Central City a long time, and
Year 18, I believe, for me.
yeah,
and
well,
you're
I was
first
there
retired.
for 25 years. There were years when Central Elkader, this was the opposite. For them.
Oh yeah.
And we were maybe one of those teams beating them 50-0.
It's this same game every year we play Elkader. It's just one way
Or
or
the
the other.
other.
You just don't know.
Yeah. You have to give kudos to them, because I know that one year, I don't even know. I think that one year they kind of just did a JV schedule. I feel like there was a time we were supposed to come up, and actually I think one time we were supposed to come up and play them, and they didn't have enough players because it was towards the end of the season. And, and remember, and then we picked up that team from Illinois or something,
Yep.
if I remember right. So Elkader,
Hiawatha of Illinois.
yeah. So, I guess just if you appreciate perseverance, they went through some lean years, and they've got some talented kids right now, and I don't know enough. This is only our second game of the year. Waco was decent.
Yeah, there was some few polls, I guess. I
Oh,
don't know if it's polls
I
or just
guess I haven't looked
news offices that had these guys were getting votes for top 10. I didn't know if I believed it or not. Watching the game
they have
film
some. Number 24, Owen Hammersland. He's a junior. He's 6 foot, 195. He's all over the field, and his brother at quarterback is doing a great job. And he's
He's only
a sophomore. Number 5 had the pick 6. He's a sophomore. Number 4's done a little bit. He's a senior. So really they've only got 1, 2. I mean, they've got some. It looks like some of their offensive line maybe are some seniors, and they have a linebacker out there. But they've like some of their key spots are sophomores and juniors. So they definitely, have number 2's that tall. He's a senior. Number 2 had a touchdown. And that's kind of where the Wildcats are at. We need to get the numbers up a little bit. Hopefully next year, the 8th grade class this year is a little bigger than the 8th grade, the freshman class of this year. We did last week at home. It had all the youth football, and there was a lot of kids out there.
Yeah, there was.
So let's, that's the thing you have to do is sometimes there's years where you just have to take your lumps and you just try to get better. Like you said, it looks like we're getting better. I mean, there are some things, but it's just got to be some consistency out here.
The consistency and that, I mean,
and
that comes with your youth.
Right. And we've talked about it. We're missing a couple starters, and we'll get them back here in a couple games, and that'll make a big difference just with leadership and communication potentially, and maybe get some people back into more of a natural offensive and defensive positions, because right now you probably, Parker's wasn't anywhere near quarterback his first 3 years as playing, and he's back there. He took on what coach asked him, and he's doing a good job. So you got to look at a lot of different things.
I'm guessing Cash will be a little bit excited that he's going to have some guys to share the workload
exactly.
with.
Dashney and Josh.
It's halftime right now, and I bet you he feels like he's played a whole game already.
Yeah.
So,
it's basically him, Chris, and Parker.
Yeah.
Last week, they threw Charlie Lindley back there, but Charlie Lindley's not ready to be a running back yet. He's probably listed at 5'6".
Yeah.
Probably 100 pounds, and
that's a tough ask.
Right, it's a tough
Telling
ask.
a freshman, hey, go run this right into the heart of that defense. Would you?
Yeah, exactly. So anyway, just kind of a learning process. The Wildcats, are going to have a lot of the offensive line. They've got Curtis Stanley out there.
Yeah,
freshman and just if you would have told me last year he'd be starting, and I'd be like, I mean, not that he can't play, but just you think as a freshman,
you're going against grown men.
Yeah,
I mean,
you see
really
Curtis
fair,
walking around. He's got his backpack open, half his crap's falling out of his backpack.
It's funny you say that because
he forgets everything in the classroom. He's the last person to get there because he's late, because he's the last person to leave the class, because he's packing away his crap, and he still forgets his earbuds or something about 5 times a day. And now to say, he's doing well.
Yeah, I mean, it's been a little bit tougher this game.
Yeah.
But he was one of the.
Yeah,
I think
he had
either
a couple.
had the forced fumble to start the game or recovered it. I think he recovered it.
He had a solo tackle for loss. And,
but that is almost impossible to ask of a freshman to come out and expect them to do that on a consistent basis.
Right.
Like, and maybe that's what kids need to realize right now.
Right.
Like when all these young guys are out there, like we got to build some consistency.
Yeah.
Like, now, we can't just use that as an excuse
this
to give up. Like, we still got to do our job every time, but
Mhm.
maybe we don't have to make the big play every time.
Right.
We just need to make a play and not give up a kickoff return touchdown.
Yeah.
And not give off a punt return touchdown. And,
just go out there. We kind of talked about it on the way to the game, is I'd like to see our physicality pick up a little bit, like go and hit somebody, just some tentativeness maybe. And again, a lot of these guys are being thrown into the starting role, and it's just a matter of getting your legs underneath you and get comfortable and stuff like that. So anyway, we're at halftime here with about 7.5 minutes to go. It's 50-0. Central Elkader with the lead. Positive note, Wildcats will receive the kick to start the third quarter. And, as a coach, like right now, you're not worrying about, like, what the score is. You know, you're coaching them up. You know, what can we do that will make us better? You know, don't worry about Central Elkader.
Yeah.
It's like,
I mean, they've got two options right now. They can either come back out
Yep.
and keep the door open and let them run away with it, or we
Or
can
you
or we
really-
can
yeah,
battle. I
yeah.
mean,
and
the battle can start now. It
yep,
wasn't much in the first half, but
yeah.
you can either get better or get
You
nothing
know,
out
and
of it.
again, not making any excuses, but again, you got guys playing. This is the first road game, and it's a Thursday night. Kind of a, you know, we were just talking about the Iowa quarterback last week, his first home opening game, and
Yeah.
doesn't play until 5 o'clock at night. You know, what do you do that whole day? You're just ready to play, and you have to wait. You know, these guys, it's just a weird, you've mentioned it, Thursday, short week on no school on Monday.
It's
and-
adversity, whether
yeah.
you know.
and so, you know, it just seemed like maybe we came out a little flat and gave up that opening kickoff. And so we'll see if the Wildcats here, I have confidence in Coach Weber and some of these upperclassmen with this leadership that they're going to still be out there battling. And that's what you want to see. See how they respond to this. So we've got about 5 minutes here, 5.5 minutes to go. Wildcats look like they're wrapped up their halftime adjustments and stuff, and maybe it's just a matter right here. Coach, the kids just talk and say, "Hey, we're gonna play hard." Beautiful night for football. A little chilly if you're a spectator, but the guys probably love this. I mean, it's probably, I don't know,
probably
six.
mid
50s, yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, you're not going to usually you don't get this weather. Last year, if I remember right, it's
I feel like typically your first couple
it's like
games
60.
of the year,
you had the air conditioner going up
I
in
sure
our
did.
for like the first couple games. It was so stinking hot.
and like how many times have we seen the games with extra water breaks and extended water breaks and
Yeah,
mandatory
yeah,
water
yeah,
breaks? Like,
yep,
things that you
yep.
just don't
Yeah.
always
Yeah.
always see. And you're out here with your snow pants on and a stocking hat, so
We saw a lady. She's in her stocking cap. I'm like, crap.
yeah, that's when we pulled in. The lady taking tickets had a stocking cap on, and
I
I'm
was
like,
like,
oh.
I brought a sweatshirt and sweats.
What do we got? 4 minutes. 4 minutes still, and then probably a
Then
mandatory.
3 minutes.
Yeah.
So we could Heartland Bank. We're gonna probably be going through some changes, but right now, Heartland Bank is our sponsor.
Yeah, Heartland Bank is your community bank. We were founded in small community like Central City and stayed true to our roots in every community we serve. Good luck, Central City Wildcats.
Again, we've had a long time partnership with Heartland Bank. Again, not only being our sponsor for this, but we always talk about. Did you guys get a free lunch?
They did buy us lunch.
Yeah, bring in, cater the lunch, and
We've helped out about every program we've asked
yep,
them. So
they always do a good job of supporting the school and the different activities, and so we appreciate that sponsorship. So it is a great night. Field looks good since it is only the second game of the year.
yeah,
The field looks good.
well, it's
I'm
nice.
s-
So we've had so much rain.
Yeah,
the
they-
grass is
yeah.
healthy. Like
Yeah, normally this
still
time
have
of
to
year.
mow my lawn. I'm usually
I know.
done
I just
mowing my lawn.
I just mowed yesterday. It's like I'm used to the years where we mow in the months of April, April and May, and then maybe one time in June, and then go the
Yeah.
rest of the summer without mowing.
Then we don't see rain for 2
I
months.
know.
Not this year though.
Nope.
Elkader's getting plenty of rain, and
Yeah.
it's a nice looking field, except for that line's not straight. But you guys don't have to see that. Just okay, you know what? Neither of those three over there. But never mind that. Still got 2:05 to go here, and I don't know if they're going to add the 3 minutes, or I don't see the Warriors out of the locker room quite yet, so I'm guessing they're going to have to add that time on when they get out here. What do we got coming up?
So there is a home volleyball match tonight, the first home
Norse.
volleyball game. So, considering that and considering it's a Thursday night game, there's a decent crowd over there for the Wildcats. We saw the Pangburn family, and they had to do split duties because there's some kids having stuff going on in Central City, so there's probably some other parents that are like that. But yeah, we hopefully get a chance to announce a volleyball games, see how things go with them with the new coach, and see how things are. So I don't know. I have to look. I have it on my calendar, but I don't have it
Which
memorized. But I am going to try to announce a volleyball game or two.
There they come. So there's the Warriors coming out of the locker room.
All right, so it's down to about 30 seconds here. So I think they'll put that 3 minutes.
Yep, that's officials tell them to put it on right now.
Yep,
So
3 minutes to get loosened up, and we will get underway. And the Wildcats, like I said, will receive the kickoff.
I always think that mandatory stretch thing's just dumb. Like, just say you got to be out here with 3 minutes to
Yeah,
go.
no kidding. Why put
Like,
another 3 minutes on the?
Why have a countdown at all if
Right.
we're gonna add more time?
Yeah.
I feel like it's something like you do in a soccer game. Or
Well,
something.
basketball, they don't let you come out. They give you
Yeah.
they give you time on the clock, and if you want warm up, you got to get out there before
Yeah.
the time before the time. So, yeah, good point. Send a letter to the union and see if we can't get this changed.
Well, just tell time is all it takes.
Yeah. I mean, now you got to listen, you got to go here for 2 more minutes. Ugh. I didn't notice any injuries the first half, so I do see, I don't know, is that Max Recker or see number 70? Yeah, Max is getting something. It looked like rubbed out, but I doubt if he'll be out of the game.
No, he's putting his helmet on and heading over.
But fortunately, we've stayed injury free, so Warriors are getting ready to get out there again. They'll be kicking off. Wildcats will be receiving the second half kickoff. It is 50-0, and we are just about ready to get the third quarter started.
Yeah, that continuous clock should keep it moving pretty fast.
But again, you just want to keep playing hard.
We should have dubbed this game like the Battle of Highway 13. I think you could just about kick a football and hit Highway 13 from both football fields, Central City and Elkader.
Yeah.
And they both have Central.
Central, and they're
name.
both black. Our
Black and
colors are
red,
black
yeah.
and red.
You'd be surprised how many people call our school. I don't answer the phone very often, but when
think
I
that
do,
we're Central Elkader.
it happens more times than you would think that they're trying to get a hold of Central Elkader. They'll ask for so-and-so or say,
Yeah.
I think we got Gatorade delivered once.
Oh, nice.
It's that's definitely not ours.
But we'll take it.
But yeah, go ahead and charge them. We're gonna keep it. But yeah, here we go. They're teeing it up. We're getting ready.
So
Weber and Hansen back to receive again.
number 24, Owen Hammersland kicking off. And
It's a
little
short one.
Short one, and
Fielded by
Andrew.
Andrew Collins. And he's going to gain 6 or 7,
he
get it real
gets
close to the.
about 36-yard line.
Yeah,
Good job, Andrew.
gets pretty close to midfield.
Yeah, so that's a good way to do the squib kick there, and we'll see what the Wildcats can do here with some decent field position. I guess looks like they put it at about the 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Wildcats.
Heads up play there by another freshman to
Yeah,
take that little
just thought-
squib right at him.
And didn't fall down and had the
High snap, handed off to Weber, and he is wrapped up and going nowhere.
55 came in with a big hit right
They had
there.
hands
Garrett
on him about the
Burns.
same time he grabbed the football.
Again, just not being able to keep give any time back into the backfield to let things develop.
I was in there getting yelled at. Not really, but
So it's 50-0. We're just getting ready to start the 3rd quarter here. A loss of about 2 on the play, so it'll be 2nd and 12 for the Wildcats.
There's the handoff to Weber. He's going to the
God.
right, and
Just
there's just
no
nothing.
blocking. That's 24. Again, Owen Hammersland.
Got 2 handoffs for -5
Yep.
yards.
All right.
Strong side to the short
So
side
3rd
of the
and
field.
14.
And it's handed off to Weber, and he's going to cut back. And
Cash
he's
is
got some
room.
running room. He
Ooh.
gets across midfield all the way
He's
down to about
yeah. 35-yard line. Needed to get to the 37.
Spot
they're
up to
gonna
36.
they're gonna give him 36. So it's
So
gonna be 4th and a long
yeah.
1. Here we go, Wildcats.
gain of 14 for Weber on that
Yeah.
carry.
And let's see if the Wildcats can't really get a good push up front and pick up this 1st down. This would be a great way to start the 2nd half. We talked about coming out and
Yeah.
Andrew made a heads up play, didn't just panic. He ran the ball, and now here we go.
There's a snap, handoff to Weber. Hit right at the line.
Come on,
Man, they
Cash,
battled.
push him
They got it.
forward.
How's that not a defensive hold on that?
Yeah.
He
Get
pulled him down.
And
It's going to be
the-
so
they're gonna
close.
they're not giving. They're gonna give it to him.
I think we got a favorable spot.
Give it to him. Yes.
Yeah, 1st down.
Here we go.
Well, the hashes don't line up with the sideline hashes. Look,
Yeah.
see
so,
that?
yeah.
Right where the ball's
yeah.
at, and then look over there.
Yeah.
So.
All right, so they're going to go ahead and go 1st and 10. Wildcats get it. Well, what do they? Can't do it now. They moved the flags. All right, so Wildcats have it with 9:20 to go here. 1st down.
There's
And
a handoff to Weber.
there's
And
going up the middle. There's some better blocking. And
yeah, again,
now we go.
6 or 7 on that carry.
yeah, Wildcats get that.
Looks like 6.
Yeah, good solid 6 yards there by Cash, getting some
Well
good
into-
blocks up front.
Well into Warrior territory
Yeah, this
now.
is the deepest that we've had it. It's inside the 30-yard line, about the 27-yard line. I guess they've got it spotted at. So let's see if the Wildcats get up here to the line of scrimmage.
There's another handoff to Weber up the middle, and he breaks the tackle, falls forward.
and it's going to be just
shy, I think,
yeah,
yep.
about maybe
and-
less than a yard here.
3rd and
3rd and a yard. So you got 2 plays to get a yard here for a 1st down. Let's not do anything crazy. Just try to see if we can't get a 1st down and get a score. It'd be a great way to start this 2nd half. Again, it's 50-0. We're at 8:15 to go in the 3rd quarter. Wildcats change up their offensive. Now they're going to go to the
Weber off
outside,
left
and
side
there we
1st
go.
Down.
Yeah, 1st down. That was successful last week. I feel like running to the edge like that.
Yeah.
But, man, Elkader just pursues so well. I don't know going to the sidelines if that's the best. But we didn't need a lot, and Cash got what we needed. And so Wildcats get another 1st down. This is the first time we've had two 1st downs in a series. So we'll take that. Ball spotted at
22-yard line.
22. So 1st and 10 from their own 22, or from the Warriors' 22-yard line.
Pangburn takes the snap, hands off to Weber, and he
And
is
he's
wrapped up. He's
he's-
going to lose a yard there,
Braden
probably.
Braden Taylor with the big hit there. Number 60.
60, they got him listed, what, 245? Yeah,
60,
it looked like it.
245. Cash probably weighs, what, 160
Well,
maybe?
Yeah, I don't
but
know.
Cash popped right back up, man. So we got second and 11, a loss of a yard. Same backfield with Cash, Parker, and Chris, and there's going to be a procedure call, I think. You see some motion from the Wildcats.
Well, I'm assuming that
Or was it
Curtis
off?
probably.
They,
He fired off the
yep,
ball,
yep.
so
It was a direct snap that time to Chris. We've only done that, I think, one other time tonight, so we're changing some things up. But it's going to come back. Here we go, going backwards again.
yeah, we'll see. Still in great field position, so we'll see if we can get back a little closer to that end zone. We got plenty of room to get a first down, two
Yeah.
first downs before
Second,
we score, really.
I'd say about 17.
Hand off to Weber.
Cash is going to
He's
get to the edge there, and nice
Decent.
little pickup.
Decent block on the
Yeah.
outside. I think that was
Who's that getting up over there? Couldn't tell.
Ryder,
Could have been.
potentially Ryder Van Horn on that block.
So it
Couldn't
picked
tell.
up about 5, I'd say. Makes it a little more manageable here. Third and 12 here for the Wildcats. Ball's going to be spotted at just inside the 25-yard line, not about 24, I guess. If we can get a little bit going here. Oh, and that time 24 and number 4. Braxton Borman and Owen Hammersland. I don't know if that was a little run blitz or.
Yeah, he timed the cadence
Yeah,
perfect.
they just got it. And, so a loss on the play, about 3. So it puts us back at 4th and about 14 to go. There's 5:30 to go here in the third quarter. There's a run up the middle by Cash. He's going to pick up maybe 3. And he's brought down by several Warriors. And that's going to be a turnover on downs. So we got down to 5:14 here. And the ball's going to be spotted at the Warrior 25-yard line where they'll take over on down. So it's 1st and 10 for the Warriors. They're going to go with their starters still. They're going to go with 2 receivers to the right, motion, and then they're just going to hand the ball off to Owen Hammersland. He runs right up the middle. He's going to get about 11 there.
Picks up the first down.
Yep. Picks up the first down. Ball's going to be spotted at about the 30, just shy of the 36-yard line, Warrior territory. So again, it's 4:35 to go here in the third quarter. It's 50-0. Central Elkader leads the Wildcats. They're going to go in the I formation. They pitch it to the right to Owen Hammersland, and he turns the corner. In on the stop for the Wildcats was Chris Hansen and Cruz Palmer there. Picked up about 7 on that play, so it'll be 2nd and 3, a long 3 for the Warriors. And looks like they're going to go with like a Wildcat formation. They got 24, who's Owen Hammersland. He's going to take the direct snap, spins, fakes the handoff, is going to get a first down and more. In on the stop is Cash Weber and Colton Welton. And that ball's going to be inside the 30-yard line down to the 27 of the Wildcats. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Warriors. And we're at 3:20 in the third quarter. 50-0. Central Elkader up. And they're going to go with that formation again. They've got Owen Hammersland in a Wildcat formation with 2 other people in the backfield. He's just going to fake the handoff, turn, and go to the left. And there's a good job by Charlie Lindley going for the ball, drug him down a little bit, slowed him up, and Cash Weber came in and wrapped him up and picked up 2 yards on that play. Great job by Charlie Lindley. So they've got Griffin Hammersland, who's been quarterback for the whole game, on the sideline, and his older brother has switched to the Wild. Now they're going to switch it, and they're going to put Braxton Borman in the middle and do a direct snap to him. Basically, he's the quarterback now. He spins, fakes the handoff, and this time he's going to pick up about well, he gets a first down, so he picked up the first down by about a yard. That looks like the offense they're doing right now looks a little bit like the Wildcats used to do. Ball's going to be just shy of the 15-yard line. And they're bringing Griffin Hammersland back in. He's under center. You got receiver split to the left. They're just going to pitch, and there's nice play by Chris Hansen. They pitched it to Owen Hammersland, and Chris was right there waiting for him, and that's going to be a loss on the play. That's a nice play by Chris. I'd say loss of 1, maybe 2 yards there, so second down. And we're down to 1:15 to go here in the third quarter. They're going to go back to the I formation. And they're just going to hand off to Owen Hammersland. He's going to go up the middle.
Take him down about the 2-yard line.
Yeah, but he's going to pick up a first down.
Something way
and
after the
there's
whistle.
something after the play. It's going to be some type of a personal foul. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Central City, of course. I did not see who was involved in that or what happened.
Yeah.
They're going to go tell Weber what's going on. And they're taking somebody out, so.
That'll be telling on who
Yeah,
it is.
we'll find out. And it looks like it was Ryder.
Yeah,
I don't know what he did, but it was something that cost the Wildcats a unsportsmanlike conduct.
On the bright side, if you're ever going to get one, that's a good
Yeah,
time to
I mean,
get it.
because it's half the distance to the goal.
Was only a yard.
Yeah, so it's first and goal from a 3, I believe. And they just hand that off to Owen Hammersland, and he's going to take it in for a touchdown. So with 46 seconds left, and Central Elkader will line up for the 2-point conversion. And they're going to go with that I formation again. And they're going to give it to the fullback, number 4, and he's going to sidestep, and he scampers into the end zone, Braxton Borman, so they get the 2-point conversion. So with 46 seconds to go here in the third quarter, it's 58-0. And the Wildcats are going to get ready here to receive the kickoff. We've got this time now. It looks. Oh, I don't know what we got going on with our kickoff. Cash is out.
Well, it looks like we've moved
maybe
extra blocker up.
Yeah.
Up in this
Going to
row
go
and
with
just have
Chris.
Chris Deep.
Chris Deep. Well, now they got Charlie kind of moving back. It looks like maybe Charlie's going to move back and give Cash a
little bit of a break. He's
yeah,
how many
he
carries
was.
he's
Yeah,
got,
he carried the ball practically every time in the third quarter. So now Charlie's moving up a little bit. So it looks like the Warriors are going to have Owen Hammersland doing the kicking duties still. I don't know if they have a backup kicker.
Probably not.
Yeah, and
Well,
so
we didn't get very many two deeps in the old special teams
no, not usually.
at the 8-man level.
Yep. So he's gonna.
I do think the wind has picked up.
He's just gonna kick that one line drive this time. Just go straight and goes into the end zone and out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So the Wildcats are gonna come out here and they'll have the ball 1st and 10 on their own 15-yard line. Charlie Lindley, I wonder if Charlie Lindley is coming out. He was in there, now he's coming out. No, he's going to stay in there. And I can't tell who he's in for. Freddie is 81, Gerke. He's in there. Looks like Charlie's in at quarterback. And is that Cash back there? Or
Looks like Elkader's got some subs in here.
Yeah, and so we've got, it looks like Charlie Lindley's going to be the quarterback. Andrew Collins is the running back along with, I think was that Chris still in there? Yep,
Yeah,
Chris is still in the backfield. I see
comes Maddox
and Owen Hesser. Freddie Gerke's going out.
and that's going to get us to the
And,
fourth quarter.
Yep.
What do we got here? 58 to nothing. So it'll be battle of the JVs this fourth quarter.
You know, I'd like to see them, like, I don't know, maybe you know, like where would Parker be playing on offense if he wasn't the quarterback? Would he be on offense?
I
Like
would
a
think
tight
he would have
end?
to be somewhere up,
On the line?
bolstering that
tight-
line somewhere.
It'd be nice to see him maybe get, but I guess maybe if he hasn't been practicing there, so I don't know if they would do something with him there. Because
Maybe
we
even-
talked about
even
there's
at
obviously
fullback and let,
yeah.
you
Oh
know,
yeah. I mean, we just talked about there's some kids playing out of position right now, so like, you know, where's his position going to be?
Yeah.
And
Be a-
maybe get some reps at that position.
Could be a totally different look for the Wildcats next week.
Um,
Who do we got
no.
next?
One more game. I don't know for sure who we play next week, to be honest. I haven't looked. I don't think I have it written down.
Well, we've had so many schedule changes, and
Yeah. So we're starting the fourth quarter here. It's 58-0. Central Elkader's up. Wildcats are going now with Maddox in the backfield, we think.
is that Maddox, Charlie, and Andrew?
Yep.
Andrew's gonna
Get thrown
wrapped
for
up
a
and
loss.
toss for a loss of about 4
And
or
5 is a starter. 5 is a starter. 24 is a starter. 75's been playing, so Elkader's not
Oh,
putting any
that
JV.
last series they had some
Yeah,
smaller
but
guys out
none of
there.
these
No.
guys. This is their starting. These are the guys that have been playing. Maybe a couple tens new, but the line is basically their starting line. 3rd and 11 here. So
Lindley's going to take the snap, and he's going to keep. He's going to try to get around the right side, and he is going to
You
get
know,
a couple.
you're going to hear me say this every time. At this point, is it worth the risk and versus reward of having one of your key players out there playing against JV guys and getting an injury?
Yep.
I would hate to see that happen. Not.
It's been known to happen.
Yep. And when you got guys out
So,
there,
4th down already?
yeah,
Is that
4th and
1,
9.
2, 3? Yep, 4th. That's going to be a handoff to
Andrew
Andrew.
got
And he's going to
tripped
get.
up, and he's going to lose a yard there. Oh, bummer. Look who's down.
Yeah, that was.
Huh.
It's like you called that card.
Hate to see that happen. So there's going to be,
Hammerschland down?
yep, probably your best player playing when you're up 58-0. Let's give a shout out to Heartland Bank.
Well, he did tackle the freshman there.
Yeah,
So
well,
that
100
was-
guy is 95 pounds.
All right. Whether you're a student just starting your financial journey or need a mortgage to suit your growing family, you can count on Heartland Bank for local decisions and fast, effective service.
All right,
what do
so
we got?
we're at 10-11 here in the 4th quarter.
And it's gonna.
and
That was a
we've got a-
turnover on downs.
There's a
so it's
turnover
gonna
on
be-
downs. Andrew got back maybe to the line of scrimmage. So the ball spotted at the 15, right on, right on the 15-yard line. And
Yeah, it's a big gust of wind blew all of our
yeah,
stuff off.
I thought the winds died down at night. And we're at an injury timeout. Right now.
Yeah, they're gonna leave them in here. Let's see what they got.
So we've got, again, we've got our JV guys out there, which some of them have been, are obviously Max Wrecker's out there. Who's Colton Welton's still out there.
I mean, if you look at the sideline, we don't have a lot of
Yeah,
bodies.
no, we
A little different situation
Yeah.
if you're up 48 or 58
Right.
or down 40.
but we got Andrew in the backfield, Charlie in the backfield,
Maddox up
Maddox,
linebacker,
looks
Freddie
like
Gerke.
Freddie Gerke.
I'm not sure he's outside linebacker.
Yeah. So they've got
Charlie
nice
with, or, no,
Andrew
with the tackle.
with the number 21, Jamison Felkert. They still have their starting quarterback, starting line in there. Guess they don't have any JV players. We're down to 9:15 to go here in the 4th quarter. 58-0. And they're going to go in the I formation. They've got Griffin Hammersland under center. And he pitches it to 21. And there's Colton Welton with the solo tackle. Picked up, stopped him just short of the, about 3rd down and 2, I guess. So nice play by Colton Welton.
That's a really long 2. That's a 3.
Yeah,
That's a
3rd and 3.
Down to 8 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the game.
Warriors are going to go in the I formation. And now they're going to call a timeout. So we've got a timeout.
Is that a helicopter?
Oh, what it was. Flyover.
Yeah.
They're
A
late.
little late on the flyover.
Game started at 7. So we got a timeout here by the Warriors.
Probably a crop duster.
8:09 8:09 left to go here in the 4th quarter. So we've got 3rd down and about 3 to go. The ball is spotted inside about the 7-yard line, maybe 6-yard line. It's hard to tell from this angle. They can pick up a 1st down and not score. And they're going to hand off and pitch it. And there's a good stop by again. Andrew Collins makes the stop. They do pick up the 1st down. He needed 3 and he got about 4. So it's going to be 1st and goal. From probably about the 3-yard line, it looks like. Oh, no, they're do a sweep and hand it off to number 21. There's, oh, who's 12 for us?
Trevin Holla.
Oh, yeah, Trevin. Trevin had a nice tackle right there, but just wasn't able to
Keep him out of the end
keep
zone.
him out of the end zone. So Warriors are going to go for 2-point conversion. And they're going to hand it off to their starting fullback, who takes it in for the 2-point conversion. So with 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter, it's 66-0. And yeah, I said starter. All right.
All right. Let's see if we can get something going on what could be our last possession of the game.
They are
7
putting
minutes.
Chris back in on the kickoff and back with Charlie.
Chris had the biggest play of the game on a kickoff right after half.
Yeah. Did a great job.
Let's see if he can get another one here.
So the
Remember if-
Warriors are going to be kicking off, and we'll see if the Wildcats can put something together here. 7 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. All right, we've got a different
New kicker in.
new kicker, number 3, Griffin Hammers land. And it's going to go
Lindley's
to
gonna
Charlie.
Field it at the 5. He's across the 10. Now the 20, up the sideline, and going to be wrapped up and tackled about the 30-yard line. Nice return there for the freshman.
Yeah. Gets the ball out to the
30,
right
right
spot
on
at
30.
30.
Yep, right on the 30.
Good return, some good blocking there.
All right, do we got 8 in the huddle? I don't think we do. There we go. Now we do.
So last series it was Charlie at quarterback. This time they got Trevin in the backfield with Charlie, and Maddox is the up back. So we'll see what Trevin can do alongside Charlie.
They send the house.
And
Can't
there's
get by it, but
that like late hit right there. Jeez.
yeah, I mean, he was definitely on the ground. when he
Definitely
jumped
on the
him,
ground
but
and he fell on him.
we haven't called one penalty on them tonight,
No,
so why would
no.
we start with a
Yeah,
minute
exactly,
to go?
exactly. So we got it. Trevin picks up about 2, maybe 3. So 2nd, 7, we'll say. Again, we're going with the same guys in the backfield. Oh, no, this time we got Andrew and Trevin are probably going to be swapping in and out.
There's
a
Andrew
handoff.
off the left side. Not
No,
much room as
no.
he's wrapped up.
Not much blocking right
3
there.
yards behind the line of
Yeah.
scrimmage. They're sending 5 each time, and I don't think
Yeah.
our lines got their heads up enough to see him
No.
coming, and kind of just walking through the front door.
So we're down to 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter.
3rd and 10 from the 30-yard line of the Wildcats.
Well, on a positive note, we haven't lost any yardage. We haven't gained any here. I guess we did lose it. We gained 3, and now we lost 3. We're back to the original line of scrimmage, so 3rd and 10. It's time. We got Andrew as the up back, and there's
Going to be a handoff to Maddox Mara.
and he
He's
maybe
wrapped
got a
up,
yard.
and yeah, he's going to get a yard. It's going to bring up 4th and 9 for the Cats. First carry of the night for Maddox.
He's been playing the whole game.
Yeah.
All right, so Charlie, who did a little backup kicking last week when Chris hurt his knee and went out, is going to do the kicking here for the Wildcats, and it's 4th down, and he does a good job, kicks it off to the side, goes out of bounds. We'll see where the official marks it. He's going to come back up. It's going to go out of bounds at the 28-yard line. There is a flag on the play, I guess, and it's looking like it's going to be against the Wildcats the way the guys are reacting, but, yeah, personal foul. Or Cruz, it looks like maybe. It's coming out. So the ball was placed on the 28-yard line. Now they're going to add 15 yards to that because it was after. Heartland Bank is a proud supporter of Central City Wildcat sports. Come visit us today at 59 North 4th Street in Central City or online at hbtbank.com and ask about ways to save, including CDs and savings accounts. All right, so that puts the ball into Warrior territory. They'll have it on their own 37-yard line. And I think there was a fumble on the play.
And I'm not.
And the Wildcats recover. Good
All
job
right, another
there.
crack.
I don't know for sure who it was.
I think it's Curtis.
Curtis got it.
So his second fumble recovery in 2 games.
Yeah, so Wildcats take over here. We've got 3:35 to go in the game. Looks like they're spotting it at the Warrior 36-yard line. So let's see what we've got going on here in the backfield.
Little confusion
Yep,
here.
a little
for
confusion.
few guys.
So it looks like it's going to be Trevin and Charlie and Maddox.
Lindley takes a snap and
And
spins
there's
the wrong way. And he's
Maddox,
going to keep it
well-
himself. He's out around the right corner. Picked up 5 and going out of
Thrown
bounds.
out of bounds.
Hey,
And there's going to be
a
oh my
15-yarder.
God! Oh, there's going to be something
Oh.
over here too. So it's going to be probably offsetting personal
Yeah,
fouls.
Personal fouls on the
I
late hit
didn't-
out of bounds.
and
And
then I didn't know it's Curtis and somebody else were mixed up
yeah,
down there.
I think he pancaked this guy. And
There was somebody else with him.
yeah, I think that's.
It's going to be a late hit out of bounds on the Warriors, and then there was a kind of a pile up.
Personal
Personal
foul.
on face mask, I guess they said on the Warriors on the out of bounds.
And
Unsportsmanlike conduct. So offsetting penalties, I'm assuming they haven't. So it should be 1st and
So
10 again,
They're
right?
gonna, they'll march off the first down and then move us back 15. This will be fun.
Oh no, but it's going to be. They're doing it from the spot,
Well,
so it's a spot foul. So
It
well,
sh-
we're going to gain yardage.
no.
Yeah, because look where they're marking it. They're marking it off from from the out of bounds spot. So if he goes 15 that way and then comes back 15, we gained 7 yards.
Well, right. We're gonna have the ball carry 7 yards.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
gonna get anything out of the
No,
penalties.
no. But I mean,
So right
yeah,
there,
so
there's the march off for 15. Oh
then
my
they'll-
God! And now we're gonna march it right back to the same
yeah.
spot.
So from the spot of the foul,
It should be,
which we gained,
should be
that-
first down, right?
and it should be a
Yep.
repeat of the first. But it's
No.
not a first down.
Yeah,
I-
it is. It was an automatic.
Oh,
first down.
automatic first down. Okay. So automatic first down for the Wildcats. They're going to have the ball on the Warrior 37-yard line. And we're down to 3:03 minutes to go here. They started the clock and
Yeah, it's
then they stopped the clock because I don't know. They never should have started. But that's fine. I don't know what we're doing here.
Well, yeah, they,
And they're going to call a
Elkader took a
timeout.
timeout.
All righty.
Got to keep that JV out of the end zone. You know?
Yeah. So we got 3 minutes to go, 66-0. Central Elkader takes a timeout. Wildcats, after all that, 2 personal fouls one against each team. Wildcats pick up a first down. They've got the ball on their own and the Warrior 38-yard line. We'll see what happens. Charlie Lindley's been in at quarterback, and we've been running Maddox, Mira, and then
We probably got some.
Trevin Holub and Andrew Collins have been kind of rotating as the backs, along with Charlie in there at quarterback here for the JV guys that have been playing for the whole fourth quarter.
Probably got the annexation of Puerto Rico here by the Wildcat JV ready to go. Drawn up in the sand.
Yeah. All right.
I don't know who we even have for eligible receivers out there right now.
We got Max and Curtis are still in there. It looks like
Freddie.
Chris came in. Freddie Gerke's in there. Colton Welton is on the line there. And it looks like there's going to be a snap to Charlie. And don't throw it. And they're going to throw in a flag, and I'm not sure what that's going to be.
I think it's a face mask.
Was it?
It didn't look.
Well, nobody blocked, so I can't imagine it's holding, but
It looked like he had Lindley's head down by his
Yeah, it
ankles.
could
So I
have.
think it almost has to be.
yeah, they're looking towards them. Yep. Personal foul face mask,
Yeah.
so that's a 15-yard penalty, so good call there.
Well, they got to get these penalties added up.
Yeah.
You know, couldn't call them. It mattered.
So
So
that-
that gets us a best. Well, not
that
the
gets
best. We
us down to the 30, and it should be a first down then again, so they need to move the chain. Right? So the chain gang's not moving, but they're not giving us. They're saying it's first down, but we didn't get a first down.
I don't
Or it's
know.
repeat of
I don't
first
know.
down.
I don't know anything
I
anymore.
don't understand that.
Lindley's got it. He's going to hand off to Collins. Collins makes a
Andrew.
nice cut back and wrapped up and brought down at the line of scrimmage. Avoided one tackle for a loss, and
Looks like he got back to the line of. No, they're going to say he lost maybe a yard there-ish. It's going to be second down. We're down to 2:10 left here in the fourth quarter. Wildcats are in Warrior territory. The ball's on the 31-yard line. It's going to be second and probably 4, it looks like.
there's the snap and handoff
To
to
Trevin,
and he got tackled before he could move his feet.
Yep.
So that's a loss of 6. Good
Puts us-
thing we didn't move those chains. 'cause
Yeah.
Now it's only 3rd and 7 instead
Yeah,
of
third and 7.
3rd and what, 15 it could have
Yeah,
been.
so we're down to 1:30 here to go. Wildcats have a couple more. See if they can get a positive play here on this play. And
So hand off to
Right.
Hollub. He's
And he's-
cut back, and
just
there's
no
just
blocking.
nothing there.
yep,
So another loss. That brings up 4th down, and
4th and 10 it looks like.
I'd take a delay a
So
game
we're-
and punt it with no
Yeah,
time
no
left. Punt
kidding,
it out
man.
of bounds, get the game over with.
Yeah,
I was hoping we would take a little more time off that play, and we could have got done with just running 2
right,
plays and been done.
right. So we're under a minute.
But
We'll
it doesn't
see.
take a whole lot of time when you're getting tackled for a loss of
no,
4.
No. So 4th down, snap it to Charlie. He's going to fake and he's going to pass it.
Uh-oh.
And there's Colton Wilmo.
Oh, off his
Colton had it in
hands.
his hands and he bobbled it. And
Oh, I thought Welton had that
no,
one.
if he would have laid out, he might have had it, man.
Well, like he needed to lay out. It was in
yeah,
his
he's in
hands.
his hands. He just bobbled it, and
Nice,
they would have had a first down.
nice pass by Lindley.
Yep. Yeah, so we've got
Well, see if they can score one more time. What do we got? Probably a Hail Mary. Surely they ain't going to take a knee.
yeah.
Oh, let's see here.
All right, so
We
it's
got 5 guys out there. Maybe they are going to take a knee.
28 seconds left here. Thank God.
And that'll
All
do
right,
it. There's
and
the
that-
knee. 66-0.
All right, we'll give one more shout out here to Heartland Bank. At Heartland Bank, the strength of our bank lies in the relationships that give meaning to our work. At all times, we remain focused on what we do best, operating as a dependable community bank and delivering on our personal service commitment. Go Central City Wildcats. Well, tough game for the Wildcats. Came out of the gate, gave up the starting kickoff
Yeah,
return,
opening
and
kickoff
just
and no looking back.
no looking back. Elkader's got some good players out there, and Wildcats, just we talked about at halftime, have to be a little more consistent, and had some good plays, but we do a good play, then we go back 3 plays. So I just see Colton Hasty's not dressed tonight, so he must have got banged
He's been
up.
out sick. I don't know if that he's been at school
Oh,
the
okay,
last couple
because
days. So.
he would have been playing, and he would have stepped in on that JV. But Wildcats need to keep their heads up, and they need to just now they'll have get back to a normal routine. We talked about playing on a Thursday night after a short week, so get back into a routine. And do we have another away game next week? I can't remember.
I
need to
not
write
looked
down.
past this week. So
I know this has been a crazy week.
I saw
um,
that it was Thursday, and I had
I
to go
know.
to school tomorrow. and it
Yeah,
just-
we got to get going.
I don't know. I mean, I think Saturday's after that, but I don't know. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
there's a Hawkeye game there.
Yeah, yeah, good effort by the guys. We talked about halftime, like coming
Yeah, you
out
could have
really.
laid
yeah,
down.
and we took up that. I mean, I know it's a running clock, but we took up almost
we had a couple decent drives. They just-
7 minutes of that third quarter, and got some stuff going down there, but just wasn't able to finish anything. So we'll be back next Friday. We'll keep an eye out for the school Facebook page and stuff. That's how information gets put out, or you can go to Bound and look at the schedule. I should have written something down on what's going on next week, but like I said, it's been a crazy week. So anyway, for Cody Ratliff, I'm Cindy McCarthy, and Wildcats go down 66-0 to the Elkader Warriors. We'll be back at it next week. Go Cats.